Hello everyone, I am Phoenix Tremayne and this is my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Hey, I know I skipped last week because the show came on Sunday, threw me completely off, I had a lot of things going on. But I just watched the latest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I guess they had too many cast members because there's a lot of people that are missing. Excuse me. So, especially a lot of the new people are missing. Um, the the people who we want to see on the show at least are finally getting their time because I bitched about that before. Jocelyn returning to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta really put the show back on course because she came out the gate just starting shit, and that's what we want to see. That's why we watch. Um, so we got Jocelyn back in full effect, and she sits down with Stevie J, and basically they're having tons of issues and tons of problems. Exasperating the problems is Don, her former kind of sort of manager. They had the big blowout with Stevie J like a season or two ago. And Jocelyn is trying to do shit on her own, even though she's under contract with, I'm about to say Lucius, with Stevie J. And this causes Stevie J to run to Mimi, which we'll talk about in a minute. But we have Carly Red, Scrap. Basically, she's mixing business with pleasure. Supposedly, she has a record company or whatever, and record label, and she wants Scrap to be part of it or some shit. And so instead of her and Scrap talking business, he's like picking her up, kissing her, flirting with her. They're talking about sex. And, Carly Red, remember, she got proposed marriage to by Life Jennings and she fell out and everything. So I guess they just dropped that whole storyline plot or whatever. She's like, life ain't been calling me. But if you're engaged to marry someone, you put a little more effort into being in contact with them. And then Jocelyn and K. Michelle get back together. Jocelyn is talking about them having sex and all this kind of stuff. K. Michelle eyes on the prize of her album. She's back on the show and she wants to promote it. So you get a clip of her new music video, which I saw online like a week ago. And we know that she needs this promotion because she pissed off the people at TV1, which is not on the show. This is some real life shit. She pissed off Angie Martinez, and actually here in Baltimore, she was supposed to do something, I think in DC, a radio show in DC for Radio 1, and she didn't show up, and because they put her here in Baltimore, and she didn't like it, and she didn't want to do the drive. So across all radio stations, K. Michelle, Radio 1 radio stations, which has a lot of the urban market, her shit ain't getting played no more. And she pissed off Angie Martinez. So in New York, she's not getting played on that station anymore either. So she needs this promotion to get people to buy the album, which not a lot of people are talking about right now. It's not a bad album, but it's gonna be hard for true K. Michelle fans to really get into it. It's a lot of pop. It's not a lot of R&B. And I understand her stretching and wanting to cross over and things like that. More power to you. But she really needs some materials that's just a little bit stronger. Better luck next time. Then we've got Stevie J wants to move in with Mimi temporarily. And so Mimi, being Mimi and ridiculous, decides to say she's got to talk to Chris about it, where she's pretty much made her mind up about the situation. So upon hearing that Stevie J may be moving in with Mimi, Chris immediately breaks up with Mimi, which goes totally against Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's usually supposed to be a fight or something happens, but instead you got Mimi giving the best performance of her life, crying and shit like that. The tears are flowing. She should be a real actress, not a reality TV actress. And then we got Jocelyn and Tommy. Speaking of tears, Jocelyn and Tommy, Tommy played Jocelyn the perfect way. Jocelyn in her confessional was like she's going to put Tommy in her place and how dare she, and You know, I'm gonna get this bitch. Tommy cried a fucking river. She cried and she apologized and she apologized and she cried some more. And so Jocelyn would have looked like a real bully if she went off on Tommy. So despite her confessional, Tommy pretty much left unscathed. Because Jocelyn really couldn't be Jocelyn and go off on her. And then we've got Scrap, Carly Red, and Jessica Dime or whatever. And Carly is talking to Dime about her kiss with Scrap, and Dime is like, God damn, he already got a girlfriend, a baby mama, and a crazy mother that was one of America's Next Wanted, and now you want to be in that mix when you have Life Jennings. So she pretty much put it all out there, like, you crazy bitch, what the fuck are you doing? And of course Carly Red's like, probably thinking to herself, bitch, I'm getting screen time. I got a storyline, so fuck all that other shit. You know, we all know that Carly Red's a hustler. She got that hustle mentality. She's hustling reality TV right now. And then we have Bambi showing her off her new boyfriend Chaz, and Jessica decides that she wants to let her know, well, I'm glad you've got a new boo because your old one's been blowing up my phone and on FaceTime and shit. So, you know, Bambi's not here for it, and Love and Hip Hop always ends with an argument. So, or fight. So, this is how the show is. It's a really lame fight where they just verbally going at each other. And she just kind of walks out and then it's over. It wasn't a big deal. But if you go on the VH1 website, like I did, you'll see that Bambi and Little Scrappy got engaged. So reality TV is way behind on what's actually going on in reality. So we're about to see this big triangle between Dime, Bambi, and Scrappy. But VH1 let the cat out the bag that Bambi and Scrappy are actually engaged to be married. Who knows? They're probably married in real life. Who knows? But that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And if you didn't know that news about Bambi and Scrappy, you really heard it here first. Although it's on VH1.com. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. I got a lot of really good videos coming to you. I've got my Empire prediction of who Lucius is going to marry. I got a how to save money video coming up that I think a lot of people can learn from. And hopefully you enjoy these videos. Subscribe to me, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I appreciate you watching me. And see you next time.